Welcome back, guys. This is Luis, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create multiple user accounts at the same time. Now this is very useful, especially if it's a new environment where you have a lot of users and you're supposed to create user accounts for all of them. Now in this video I'm going to use an Excel sheet, a very special type of Excel sheet. It already has the scripts that we used in the previous video embedded in it. So in this case, all you have to do is populate it with the information that you require, and then you are good to go. Now I'll attach this video, I'll attach this file as an attachment in the description when the video is through, so that if you want to have access to this file you can also have it. But if you are conversant with Microsoft Office Excel, then you can also create your own concatenated Excel sheet. So I have two files in here. The one is multi and then one is names. Now the names contain the list of persons that I want to create a user account for. The names contain their first name and then their last name. So these are the people that I want to be creating the user accounts for. Then I have multi. Now the multi is a special type of Excel sheet. Now it has three sheets. The first one has a name, add user info here. Then we have mass creation script source. Then we have save this sheet as a text file. So in the front page here you are going to populate the first name and then the last name of the users you want to create. Then here the child OU, remember when you go to our Active Directory here, when we go to our Active Directory here, a moment. When we go to our Active Directory here, we have three OUs: HR, MIS, and then sales. Now each of them has two sub OUs: computers and then users. So we are going to be creating the users inside the users container, and it cuts across for all the three OUs: users here and then users here. So the child OU will contain the child OU as you have it in the Active Directory. The primary OU will also represent the primary OUs as you have in Active Directory. So I'm going to, now when you come to the mass scripts creation, we have the scripts here. So we have the DSR, user, common name. Then when we fill the front page, okay, automatically the system is going to generate a username for the system using the first initial and then the second name. And we have the OU. So everything is going to be populated. Now the Louis is already hard coded here, but if you don't want it, you can just change the Louis to whatever domain you are having there. And then if yours is .local, you can change it to .local anyhow you want to use it. So I will attach it so you can have access to it. Then we have save file. So once all the scripts are complete, there's going to be a complete script here with all the information here, and this is the page that we are going to be saving. So let me quickly walk you through this. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the first name and the last name from the other Excel sheet. So I have first name, last name, so I select all of them. Then I just Control C to copy them. Then I come here to the second one here, Control V, then I paste them. Are we okay? So let me just make sure that everything is okay. All right, so this is the list that I have 26 names. Then the child OU, all of them are users, so I can just drag this down to auto complete it, users. Then with the primary OU, let me just check the spelling. So I have MIS, HR, and then I have sales. MIS and HR are in caps, then sales is in small letters. So MIS. So let me just drag this down to say 7 users or probably 9 users. Then I come here, HR, I drag them down. Then I have sales. Then I drag it down also. Alright, so once this page is done, I'll go to the next page, and you notice that, okay, there is one more. Seriously? Alright, so let me just create a last name, Sam some SNID users and then sales. Alright, so now I think I've populated everything. Now you can actually extend this to whatever number of users you have on your network. You can just extend this to whatever number of users you have on your system. It's up to you. You can, so if you want to have 100 users, you can just drag it down and then you can have your 100 users. So let me just verify everything. So as you can see here, a user account has been created: A Jerry, A Jones, Y Thomas, O Francis, like that. Are you getting it? Alright, so from here we can go to the last page that says save this sheet as a text file. Save this sheet as a text file. So this is the complete script. This is the complete script. So if you click on any of them, you see concatenate mass. So if you are good with the Microsoft Excel, then you can actually do this also. So what we are going to do is we are going to save this file. Okay, so I'm going to click file and then I'm going to save as. Then I'm going to browse for the location where I want to save it. So I'm going to save it in the same location where I had the other ones. But then this is what I want to do. We are going to change the save as type, and then we are going to select formatted text. This one, formatted text, space delimited. That is what we are going to select. So we have its name like this, and then we can give it another name. Let's call it users. Let's just call it users, and then we are going to select save. So it's going to give us a warning that the selected file type does not support workbooks that contain multiple sheets. You know, mostly when you save Excel, it saves all the sheets that you have, but with this, it's only going to save the current page. So we are going to click OK and then say yes. We want to keep using that format. Now from here we can just close this. Do you want to save? We just say don't save. I'll minimize this and then I'll bring back my folder that contains my files. So you notice I have another file here, users.prn. So I can right click this and then select rename. But we are not going to rename the users, rather the extension. So we clear the extension and make it BAT. Then we say okay. It's going to tell you if you change the file extension, the file might become unusable. We say we don't really care, so yes, change it. So we have this here now. So now I can select this, right click this and copy this. You know, all this while I've been doing this on my physical machine because I don't have Excel in the virtual machine. So I just go back to the virtual machine, make it full screen, and then right click here on the desktop and then just paste this there. So I have this file here called users. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the command prompt and then I'm going to navigate to the desktop. So DR seriously, I'm coming DR, then CD desktop, and then there. So I have users, right? So users dot BAT, I hit enter. Now it's going to fail because everything has already been done. I think my mouse clicked on it and so the command executed. So basically that is how the users are created. That's how the users are created. So if I come back here and I click users, you can see I have the users here. If I go here and then I click, I have the users there. If I go here and I click, I have the users there. Now one way you can also do this, if you don't want to go back to the command prompt to navigate there, this is a script. It's like a software. If you double click on it, it's going to execute and the command is going to perform its task. So basically this is how you create multiple users if you want to. So I will add the file to the description so you can have access to it, and then you can use it to create as many users as you want at a time. This makes administration very easy and very simple. Thank you for watching.